What's up? Hello, fellow humans, planet Earth. How are we all doing on this glorious? No!
Poopy stinky poopy stinky poopy stinky poopy stinky poopy stinky poopy stinky.
What the hell, man? Dude, we were just vibing out. Jesus. Hello, Idot the First. Hello, Feels Bagman. Hello, Son. Hello, Shosho. Thanks so much for your subscription for 52 months. Reynolds plus Piano, Mikado, Minado, Potato. Welcome back to Bag Buddy. Enjoy all of your incredible emoticons. And actually, oh wait, cow. I've been saying that for the past 2 weeks as I planned this schedule change. The hardest part of this potential new schedule is going to be waking up, but I've set my mind to just going to sleep earlier, so I went to sleep at like I went to sleep at like 1.
My name is Alan.
And I got like, well, you know, ideally I've got like 8 hours of sleep, but I woke up a lot of times. That is the hardest part of the day. Yeah, true. I'm just like all of the employed people now, guys. I also gotta wake up early. What gender is your shirt? This is red. My gender is red. I finally did my laundry after like 3 months, so I have a bunch of new shirts to wear now. I ate Indian curry, nice. The only food I have are these. I'm just gonna eat these because this. One of the things people don't tell about being poor is that you can't really afford food. So you get these nutrient capsules, and that's all you get to eat in Norway, at least. Oh boy, I'm so full right now. Also, hello, putemonstre. Mr. Doints. That's a good gender to pick. I got another gender too, but we'll wear that one later. I don't think it was with the music being sometimes louder. Alright, for people that have not been present, we'll do a quick little recap, Rooney. Surprisingly enough, you haven't really missed much. We are a policeman. Panic at the Disco Elysium, yeah. We are a policeman who has been sent to Ravashol, which is a anarchist state? A little bit anarchisty, at least. I don't know if I would call it communist, but maybe it is communist because it's run by a union, I guess. It feels a little bit anarchisty though, but I heard this is a good game. It's the writing, at least, is very, very good so far. Like, I'm really enjoying it. We were sent here as part of the RCM, the Ravashol civilian militia, or something like that, to investigate a murder. There's a man that has been hanged. We are here with our new partner Kim, who was also sent here from a different precinct, because apparently I forgot what the deal was with that. They there's like a precinct battle about who should be allowed to police this place or something like that, I think. I guess everyone is sending their best police officer to the side. Yeah, this guy's been hanged. The body has been there for like 7 days, and there was a big deal about like who police man. Well, it's like these people are communist and they don't have any local police force, but we're part of this like organization that gets sent in here to police when it's necessary, essentially. Also, there's a firing squad here, I just realized. That's not good. It's weird. A big, rotten, sticky man. 7 days, no makeup, yeah. As we've explored, we met a bunch of different characters with a bunch of different things going on with them. The tarot card, ooh, oh, that's an interesting one. Most of the things that we have found out so far have arguably just been world building things. Like we've learned about the world. We've learned very little about our investigation, other than that this man was wearing some like giga rare, super special ceramic armor, and we don't even know why he was hung, but we're getting towards that right now. We met a woman that works for like a shipping company, I think they are. And they can have like a feud with the union here because the shipping company and the union are like working against each other. And I think, and we're about to like figure out if the union is doing some like drug dealing, basically. So we might be union busting. Why was he hanged? We don't know. We have no idea. Oh, geez, no police. No police? What is this? Woke liberal hellhole. I mean, let's find out together. Let's look at our tasks a little bit. We lost our gun. We gotta split a kilo with Kuno. What is the race enigma? Put the advanced race theory idea into a free internalized slot in your head, and then pass some time. When it's internalized, return to Measurehead. This is how thinking is done. That's why Thatcher told Enda to confiscate meth production to get money to bust units and bring liberal democracy with capitalism, yeah. Build a sad song, find into a secret passage. Oh yeah. I should go see if I can like get back there real quick. We don't know who reported the crime, because apparently reporting the crime is a little bit taboo as well. Ask what the victim's tattoo, track down your badge. I have like when it says we'll stumble across it, makes it sound like I'll like kick into it or something. We need 20 real every night to actually live. That's gonna be a bit difficult maybe. The joyride, we gotta get the body down, find booze and drink it. Ask Kuno what he knows. We already asked Kuno about this. Right? Maybe I need to get him the drugs first. Ask around for his apartment number. When me and Dualius cook meth, we only use the freshest horse semen. The jam mystery. Let's go see if we can get it to that door, because it's after 1, and we were allowed to enter after 1, so... How fresh, hand extracted.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Try to push on the door.
The door does not budge. A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. It must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Kubek. Sounds representative.
Mr. Kubek, I'm here on official police business.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
By the way, we speak Ravasholian in Ravashol. Get your Ravasholian nationhood on. Do you know what's behind the door? Point to blue door.
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Feels Poland, man. Are those Polish words? You got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Can I help you?
Wilk! Literally hot mug or instant super brand. Oh, okay. Well, this guy's a drug dealer for sure. We know that for sure. That's a given.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
You seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Just be straight with him.
Suggestion, just be straight with them, okay. Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Who do you think it could be? Wait, then why are you still hanging around? I think they said, I think the tip said anytime says wait, that means it's just a bonus question.
Gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
A rhymesmith? This is quite credible. It goes with its cadence and way of speaking.
Who do you think it could be conducting the drug trade then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire. It's not a lie. It's something else. Impossible to say what at this point, but there's something in him. Some trepidation.
He's a poet, hit him with your best verse.
Your best verse? You don't even have a bad verse in here. Just tumbleweed and liquor stains.
Man.
Wait, no. What are you doing?
She broke me. She fucking broke me.
That's brutal, man. But you know, time will...
No, stop. He's
No.
already mortified.
No, Tommy. These are my rhymes. Listen. She fucked me till I bled.
That's,
In the name of God, what are you doing?
I will never be, I will never be the same again. She's always there. Fuck the case. Fuck everything. Total doom.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. These are your rhymes. They're from your life. Doesn't matter if they're robust, they're honest. So, thanks, man.
He's not lying. He
Yes,
Oh.
and I also thank you for stopping. We have a drug investigation to return to. How about we do that?
Damn, the time strong news schedule is way earlier than I thought. Oh, is that good or bad?
Remote viewers.
Oh, Dollies.
It is done. You've broken loose from the confines of modern science and into the vault of extrasensory knowledge from exotic cultures. Mankind has always searched for a means to break the shackles restraining the mind. Some practice meditation. Some take like a ton of DMT.
Yeah.
You apparently only need to rub your temples, and bam, the ether opens before you, presenting its dark secrets. Entities in the void, making contact. Definitely not just because you're rubbing your temples and talking to yourself.
Bonuses? -1 difficulty to all psyche passives. -1 drama, gullible. No, my drama, no! I love drama. God damn it. Well, I mean, that's funny though. In the name of God, artist to artist conversation. Yeah, my guy likes to try to be artistic, but now he's even less artistic than he was before.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Governor? Hello, Governor.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
I found this mug in the trash. Yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
This is the racist lorry driver. I showed him a racist mug. Is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
You're a lorry man, right? What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
He takes a long drag on his cigarette. Why not?
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector.
You know the partner standing right there? Yeah, these guys have already had an altercation.
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
There's your in. Take his side in this particular fight.
Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep the poison off the streets of Ravachol, right?
He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Then, damn, it didn't work. You should have signaled you're a nationalist before.
God damn it.
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Then what are you still hanging around here for? Most other connoisseurs have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on the way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved his country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some Kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Bad for him, I guess.
It's a fucking travesty, is what it is.
Yes, connoisseur. You showed him a Polish mug. No, it was a racist mug. Because when I found it, I said, "Is humor dead?" Oh, ask Kensur. If it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang. That beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
With the street vendor south of here, the guy is a lorry driver. That guy is a lorry driver?
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right. 100%.
Those guys are racist.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess we need to pay Sealang a visit then.
Guess so.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
God damn it. This guy's lucky I'm not using my psychic powers on him. Wait, what is happening here? Is this thing a mirror from do you guys see that? He's sitting two places. This little like thing in the bottom here isn't like aligned? That's weird. It's like it's a little like a mirror. Huh. Well, not a mirror, well, I don't know what to call it. Yo, Wilk, what's up?
Everything's still cool here, officer.
So, Sealang, what's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
I'm super into drugs.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale. Or at my home, or on my person.
We're looking for a lorry driver who is transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic jam.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But, I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
But you are a lorry man. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
You mentioned me. There was well, I didn't. Chojo did, but there was Polish, but it translated for us. What's Polish? I don't know that. I'm Japanese. Kurwa!
No, I just said I work harder, and he's an asshole. Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So, you were embarrassed to tell me.
No, I just forgot. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole. With ingenuity.
Finished the Wheel Times Visitor, liked it quite a lot. Nice! Season 3 is really, really, really good so far. Season 3 is like exceptionally good. It's like I recommend people just watch the show to get to season 3 good. But it's a bit fun because season 3 is the first season where they haven't had any major problems with like the development of the show, so kind of interesting. I think I'll watch it in a week and a half. Why specifically a week and a half? Is that when all the episodes are going to be out? Sileng, my sources tell me you're the one transporting drugs for the Union.
No! That's insane! It's the fat hater! He's been eyeing me for a week and he sent you here. Maybe he's the one, huh? Have you thought about that?
Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbor?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd, you know, the drug crowd.
He doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
Who are you afraid of, Sileng?
Look, there's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up.
BRB entering a store. What the hell? Her body, Sileng, help us out. No one will know it was you.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Who are these other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Is the lady driver the old woman back there? Point to the pale driver. Dazed out? Strange?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange.
She was strange. My total was 17 for the check. Okay, we're cool now.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You
Persuaded
deserve it.
to give you some money again. We have 42% chance. If we're rolling a 4, we need a 12. We're gonna roll an 8 or higher.
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
I want your money now.
Oh, okay.
Are you trying?
Sorry, detective.
Alright. Just wearing her strange hat. Oh, the other kids with the strange hats. I thought this one was one that like lives here.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Snap your fingers in front of her face.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap your finger twice.
Where am I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back to reality.
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the wary aspect of a cornered beast.
I was actually hoping you could tell me that.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Wait, what's so bad about the 50s?
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
That's a good question. Where else would you... When else would you be then?
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro.
Oh,
Until you came along, that is.
Who is Gabriel Buenguerro?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
Take a look.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen. This man's got a hold over her, even 50 years later. You can feel it.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
So I take it you were in Mesk when you were younger?
Someone was.
She nods as though her meaning were perfectly clear. Someone, are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not?
Wait, but shouldn't I vibe with her? We're both we both have ectoplasmic abilities, right? Nice.
They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
She seems to derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought, as if the past will one day wipe the present away, like a tidal wave approaching.
Sorry to interrupt your dreaming, ma'am.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Lawman. It was early spring, and the man behind the Black Sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow as she appears to take your measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Methk, it was a golden age.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petro-state, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
Oh my god, they went far right? No! Right, that's one of the questions for you. Police questions.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Who was your favorite? Who was my favorite what? One second, I think the dogs want Wasser. Oh, nice. Character in the show, one second. Oh my god. Vatten her skal lykkes. Sorry, typing with one hand. Oh, I know what that's like. Was it Lan? I don't know who my favorite out of all the characters are. I think Lan was a big hit in season 1. I think Matt is really good in season 2. Rand, I mean, Rand is my favorite character in general. I'm also listening to the... Ooh. Because I got the bug. I'm listening to the Wheel of Time audiobook on my phone now. But yeah, I mean, overall, Rand is my favorite character, but I think all the characters are pretty good though. I think they're all pretty well written. I thought Rand was among the most boring in the main cast in the show, at least. Damn. Well, I mean, maybe from the perspective of someone who's read the books, maybe maybe I'm inserting things into the narrative that other people can't. I guess that's possible. But I think Matt is really good though. New Matt is like super good in that role. Who's your favorite character, Wilk? I still don't really understand this whole Boyardero thing.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain.
The Boyadero, Boya for short, is a cowherder from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesk. He is a rugged individualist and explorer.
Okay, what's that?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring Boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
I'm guessing that doesn't happen.
Of course not. The Boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Maigret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
I think I see where this is going.
So the Boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Magritte. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
Is this foreshadowing for what we did? Probably Moraine or Lan. They have a both. I mean, Moraine Rosamund Pike, whatever her name is a great actress. She plays that role super well, and the relationship between them is also super good. Definitely one of my favorite parts of the show for sure. Notes told me a beautiful song.
The most beautiful. A true Boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a Boyadero.
What if to truly love a Boyadero is to float lifeless downstream?
Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this part. Actually, she was big before. Yeah, that was a big, when the show got announced and she got announced as Moraine, that was the one big hype celebrity. And people were like, oh my god. Egwene is solid. Yeah, Egwene was really good in season 2. You seem like what are you holding?
Diamonds.
Diamonds, really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Okay, but what are you really holding?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
You don't know what you're holding in your lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
I don't think I do know what you mean.
Of course you don't.
Alright, are you the lady driver?
Did you just call me a lady, Herife?
Herife?
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat
She's a
it.
lady. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I saw a woman driver. You're the only woman here. Well, aren't you a lady?
The woman's malevolent cackling fills the
Oh,
roundabout.
god damn it. I was too busy singing, I didn't even hear what this said.
I'm a lady like you are Gabriel Buenguerro. Only in dreams.
God damn it. I was too busy singing the song to see what my tip said. So you're not the driver everyone is terrified of?
I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Why are you scary to the people who used to know you?
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
Then who is the female driver I was told of?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
Oh, the dogs will start barking. Meanwhile, Nynaeve just frowning all season. That's literally Nynaeve from the books, but instead of frowning, she tugs on her braid. Like the whole meme with Nynaeve from the books is that she tugs on her braid. I don't think they've done it much in the show, but that used to be like a thing that drove people insane when the books were being released. She does it like at the start because I just started re-listening to the books. That's like I immediately just like, oh, yeah, that's it. It's funny though because I'm gonna mime out what I'm saying instead. Oh, they still barking, I think. It's funny because I just started listening to the Wheel of Time books again, right? And I realized that the first I'm not gonna spoil the entire show for people, but essentially the first episode of the show is like 7 hours in the audiobook. The thing that they cover in like the first hour of the show literally takes 7 hours in the audiobook. Thank you for the follow, Kildorfris. What's that, Endo? Little Timmy fell down the well?
Oh, Sim.
Remind elsewhere.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state. She twitches, like a sleep kick.
Before I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
Come on, he thinks. She's not the lady driver.
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Wait, why is that, Lieutenant?
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
It's because of the Pale. He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in it. And this woman has spent time in the Pale.
Interesting.
A lot of time.
Is that why she's seeing like other realities or whatever? Should you drive a lorry if you get like that? The routes you drive are unusual, aren't they?
Some of them. Some of them are like home to me now. I would say the routes I drive are usual to me.
What routes?
Lomonosov's Land, Udachnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain, the Transcatolia Magistral, U41A, Adestradas du Mirador, all the good ones, the deep trenches, where the bluebirds fly.
I'm something of an expert in blacking out. You should take better care of yourself. Cool, ride until you're dust, sister.
Irmao, I already am dust.
I think I know what's going on with you.
And what is that?
She sticks a filterless cigarette into a cigarette holder and reaches for the light. You're a Pale driver. You transport goods through the Pale.
Great. He asked the Pines rep about the Pale, and now he's talking to everyone about it. Fine then. Just try not to black out again. And don't contemplate. We don't have time for that.
Everything is related to the Pale. My condition, the case, everything. It's all anthroponetic. Oh, I'm contemplating, Kim. I'm drawing existential conclusions from this.
Exactly what I didn't want you to do. Ma'am, my partner wanted to know if you work in Pale Transport.
No offense. But your partner?
She lights the cigarette, a white and silver. A cloud of smoke disappears into her mouth.
Seems like a bit of an idiot.
The air tastes bittersweet. I blacked out from sheer heartbreak and lost all memory of the world.
Like Gabriel Buenguerro in Segúreme, Paraíso. You're the opposite of me, then. I remember everything, even the things I never knew.
Things you never knew?
The smell of liquor on Gabriel's lips after the shoot.
Metal Gear?
In the motor park. The roses on the day of Franco Negro's coronation. On the grand stairs of Ryle. The smoke from the Fowling piece when Dolores Day was shot. The look on her face, like an orgasm. The wound in her chest. My hand in my father's hand. Except I never had a father, and I never shot her innocence Dolores Day.
Over radiation?
Heroic doses, Hervé. Heroic.
Isn't that dangerous?
Thought insertion? Dithering? The Grad Catalan Magistral? It's more than dangerous. It's sad. But at first I had to make a living. Now, when you've seen it all go away like that, rolling off like the sea, and then come back to this,
You just heard the square, the broken horse monument, the clanging of machines in the distance.
what are we doing here? For thousands of years, Gabriel. It doesn't have to be like this. We can just give up. We can just become a vapor.
It feels like the Pale is like almost like a tapestry, right? Of historical events, and as she's exposed to it, it's like exposed to like the fabric of the universe or something. It's weird. I mean, assuming she's not just, I mean, she's a crazy old woman. She could just be making it up too, but what does it look like, the Pale?
Like looking into the ocean at night, in the dark.
And
You cannot see it, but you know it's there. And it's big, bigger than anything. Bigger than all the other things combined.
what does it feel like?
Nothing. Until it starts. When you are deep enough. Then, for me, it's like autumn. Dark, gray, and orange. The orange of street lights and the color of streets and electric light. It smells like autumn too. It smells terrible.
Nostalgia. Cooped up in the cabin, shaking. Terrible nostalgia. For yourself. For humans. It's too much to bear. She loves it.
How do you pass through it?
In the belly of an airship, behind the stair windows. So you don't look straight into it. It's not advised to look into it.
Not on this lorry then.
No, the same one, a roller. They all are nowadays. Special wheels for connecting to the floor of the hold.
They actually said they told us that too. I didn't think about that. I thought when they said they sailed through, I thought they like sailed through the Pale, but they fly through it on airships. One last thing. Wait, are they just talking about space? Or could the airship be flying through space? Are we on different planets? One last thing. You said we can just become vapor?
Yes.
But they think no, because the dude said the world is, or the lady said the world is flat or whatever, or some guy said that. I feel like I already have what you have in some way.
They say there is a point. One that I have not crossed. In the Pale, super deep. If you stray too far, of course, on the U41A, or in Lomonosov's land, where every step you take is one step further from home, no matter the direction.
Every step you take.
It's a point you cannot come back from. Your mind becomes so radiant with the past, there is a flip. Instead of writing, it erases memory, nearing some kind of indescribable finale. Maybe you've been down the motorway south?
Shows that the cigarette is almost out. She has swallowed it hungrily, then at you. The motorway south?
It's a story as lone horsemen tell. Lone horsemen, Sheriff, not Pale drivers. Way beyond the established Pale that's lit by radio frequencies, where it goes silent and dark, and the process begins, erasure, kilometer by kilometer, in any direction. The motorway south is a road you cannot come back from.
What is at the end of the motorway south?
No one knows what's at the end. I've only glimpsed the beginning. I've only felt it in the distance when I was a child. A child rowing on the lake.
Ma'am?
Josiana.
There is nothing more to do now. She's far away. She is receding in the clutches of some indescribable scattered emotion. A child descending.
You've fried both your brains enough for today, Detective. Let's get some air. This one's far gone.
Oh no, I didn't get to ask her about the drugs she's carrying. At the edge of the map, the landmass begins to disintegrate into pure trigonometry. The ocean melts become a tangle of sines and cosines. The mountain range turns into sharp-angled azimuth. Its green rain shadow dithers, like music turning into waveform, and then vanishes. This is the end, a half-remembered textbook from your childhood. The porch collapsing on the edge of the Isola, a transition from reality to Pale. A single vector shoots out like a rocket. It's the motorway south, splintered off from the known Pale. To where? Where does it go? Lanfair was good. Yes, Lanfair is really, really, really good. Super, super, super good. They've done some pretty good. They've done a really, really good job adapting Love Time, despite some people being really upset about the adaptation. Yeah, there's some weird things here and there, but like the Lanfair stuff is super good. I mean, I am interested in the Pale, and this does kind of interest me, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff here, though. I think the 15 Indo tribe could be really cool too. This sounds interesting to my character though, so we'll internalize the motorway south. Way better wife than Ween. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess he really is going mad. I'm gonna sneeze because he said that. What the hell? I bet what the ladies will tell me is that this guy's a stooge.
Nice aggression with the native. Don't let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to be that up in his face. Leave yourself space to move.
Not bad advice, actually. This might do the trick.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Might be basic, but I think my favorite is Moraine. No, that's a good Moraine is great. I don't think that's basic at all.
Hola, Wandering Man.
I've talked to every lorry driver. Actually, what if I just inspected this? This is the racist guy's lorry.
A lorry stuck in the traffic. The windows are clear.
I think I think between Lan and Moraine, I really like Lan's performance too, but Moraine has just been overall super good.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
It's pretty different from Book Moraine, but not in like a bad way. I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up, where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just tell me which one's her lorry.
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does? The lady driver?
No. He means La Puta Madre.
Oh.
A legendary, and not in a good way, crime boss from Jamrock. Controls what is probably the most powerful organized crime outfit in Revachol West.
Like the other, I said I too like the Indian actress with two warders and the older one with gray hair who discovered something in season 2. I always forget what the green Aes Sedai is called. It's A something. But the one with gray hair is Verin, I believe. Verin Sedai. De la puta madre? Yes. I always forget what the green lady is called though. My alarm went off. I need to quickly give Alana. Yes, yeah. You're probably right. I need to quickly give the Alpha her meds, and I'm just gonna make some breakfast while I do it. So I'll be back in like 2 minutes, everyone. 3 minutes, 4 minutes. BRB real quick. Oops. I'm back. Hang on. Alright.
Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Yeah, him.
Cross your arms and nod.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
Wait, are we...
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is. It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
Padre Madre?
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
He tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Oh my god. Gives lost Sawyer receiving cabin. Isohedric diset sirens. Make him tell you what he knows. 17%. I have a +3 and a 13, so we throw 10 or higher.
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
Look, I'm sorry, can you just tell me what you know? That's so sad. The jig's up, I've got the goods on you.
Oh yeah? And what goods are those?
You know, your goods.
Is this some kind of homo thing?
Yeah, maybe it is.
Okay, that's enough, detective. That's enough. We'll just have to ask someone else about the lady driver.
God
Let's
damn
go.
it. I let Kim do his thing, and that's what it got me.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
I heard one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
Why? Do you know something? What is it?
I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Ask you to conduct the drug trade. You said you didn't know. Now you're saying you do.
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
He still is, hoping. It's just wishful thinking on his part, not trickery.
Who is this person? What's her name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the Lady Driver. She kept her name a secret. From me, too.
Who is
now
she
I
to
see
you?
why.
Who is she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
What does she look like?
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Died. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
When did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
Let it go.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
Believe us, it really is.
I just can't, man. I'm not naive.
You said she's troubled. How?
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
I was told everyone's afraid of her, you're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Hold on, her mind?
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
When she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. Push Tommy, and it will break his heart and his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals.
Fine, I'll drop the matter for now.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
God damn it, dude. I just need one person to just tell me who the hell she is. Classic.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
There's literally no one I can ask about the goddamn lady. Hello, you.
The woman looks at...
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
Where can I get my hands on an experience like that?
If you don't know,
I wanted to ask you if you'd be interested in smuggling some drugs.
why would I want to do that?
For the glory of the world republic, liberation of the spirit and body. I don't know, the thrill of a criminal lifestyle.
Lowman, what in the name of God are you talking about?
Okay, let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
How can you? You said earlier you don't know what cargo you're holding. Could it be drugs?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiris to Grad on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiris to Grad, Loman?
Drugs?
No, Loman. Diamonds.
If you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs around here?
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
These dudes, there's something. Is that why they all look like crap? Wait, what do you mean they look like crap? Okay, if you're not involved with drug trafficking, then why are you still waiting here?
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Yes, go.
I think this being like an afterlife type situation could make sense, but I don't think that's the story. I think that could make sense though, but I don't think that's the narrative they're working on. When in doubt, ask Kuno, I guess. Why is his neck all red and the other dude's nose? I don't know.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Everyone looks like those cadaver portraits. I think just I just think it's just an art style.
The fuck about it?
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
He performs a kickoff on the imaginary helmet.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea.
No!
Rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea.
Yeah? That shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Who do you mean troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows. So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
There are contusions over his body. Did you do that?
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He grabs his head like he's suddenly hurting.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
I hate words too.
Words are fucking shit. Make you stupid. Kuno's got his own words now. Kuno words. You're testing.
Get lost.
Whoa!
Kuno doesn't.
Go to the harbor gates, ask the Jolly Mesk about the armor.
There are several footprints in the mud.
How the hell do I get up here?
Let me handle this.
I'll mess before turn
You
2.
seem a little different today. Less hospitable.
You are far from home, Lieutenant.
I don't
This
think I
isn't
spoke
a
to this
district
person.
known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
Oh, is it the gardener? You're not a gardener.
That's right. I'm not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
Let's just wait for some reaction of some sort. You guys, she did seem friendly sitting on that corner.
Not a muscle moves in her face, but her eyes trace yours, stern and perceptive.
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview him. That's Titus. Talk to him, but know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming, nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
You gave me so much help yesterday. Or like the day before.
I saw what you were thinking. You want to say, what are you going to do to me? Don't. Just because it's in your head doesn't mean you have to say it.
Wait, authority is telling me not to do the authority
You
thing?
will not lose out on anything good by not saying it.
Oh no, but oh yeah, oh weird. What's your role in all this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
The troubleshooter man takes a sip of his beer.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
The privatization is not unlawful, it's cool and funny. Maybe you're just not historical individuals. I don't know what to say here. Oh. I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The RCM is principled and strong, unlike you socialists.
Get sober. Do your job. Ask your questions and get the hell out of Martinez.
It's unnarrated. I was gonna eat food while narrated. A little guy gets smaller and smaller as you rise above the dollhouse world. You see him out in the snow, on the streets, in the shop in the corner, and finally in a matchbook house. Sitting by the window, white flowers on the windowsill. You can smell them from up here. It's awful. A white morning, a modern death. The divorce or something similar. All you can do is put more distance between you and him. Make him smaller, make him less you. Plus 20% zoomed out distance. All Mortarix learning caps are raised by 1. Okay, that wasn't necessarily very good for me, but I guess that was a prime one for replacing. Scratchy looking on the belly. Unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable. The ball, they're spitting at it, drink of tobacco. You see hawthorns bushes outside. Photos of men in overalls toting guns and Union play cards. Ooh, yoink.
This is where you say your bed.
The broad-shouldered man points at you with the beer can.
He's used to giving orders and having them obeyed immediately. You should not indulge him.
Detective.
Precinct 57's finest scans the room, leaving the speaking to you. He trusts you. Maybe against his better judgment, but he does.
Don't say anything yet.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
Cross your arms.
What, is he fucking kidding? This guy high or something?
Hey, asshole, up here. We're talking to you.
We're looking for Titus Hardy.
We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that won't.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you, huh?
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff. Letting out that pretty boy smell.
Time to go to work in the shit factory!
Easy, boys. These janitors have a hell of a job cut out for them. I mean, I wouldn't go in there for $1 million.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them.
The man hanging in the backyard, did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
I've spoken to the dead man in a bizarre occult vision.
That is fucking bizarre. A magic man. A goddamn magician.
The lieutenant waits for your reply, patiently. His foot taps only a little.
He said love did him in.
Well, fortune teller. You might be onto something. They don't just end up in trees for nothing.
There was a speck of truth in there for him. You accidentally touched something.
We had something else, besides the occult vision.
We had to have something. His foot tapping has become less patient now.
Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck?
Container belt? like we use in the harbor?
Yeah, why?
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him. We did this together, all of us, until he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
Oh, so you just confessed to murder?
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
They're playing to their considerable strength in numbers. Don't talk about arresting them. You'll only bring attention to your inability to do so.
Why don't I just arrest you? You murdered him just like that, no remorse?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in Revachol under the Coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Reunion, Final Fantasy. And Reunion, what's that?
The River Esperance Correctional Facility, a military prison run by the Coalition, dubbed Reunion by the inmates. The origin of the name is unknown.
Honestly, I drink so much I can't really remember anyone I've sent behind bars.
Doesn't remember them. He just forgets. Are you hearing this, Titus?
Ain't no use keeping a stiff catalog in your head. That's for sure.
Who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a hardy boy without arresting all hardy boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
Man, respect for which was a giga strong Omega guy. Omega police officer, man. Maybe you could actually do it.
Titus, keep addressing him. He wants everyone to know he's in charge.
This almost feels like a failure, but no. But seriously, who calls the shots around here?
Who do you fucking think does?
You do. You give the commands.
That's right, asshole. Titus Hardy runs the Hardy Boys. Ain't that so, fellas?
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
No, you did not get an answer. Titus does administrative work. He pushes paper, fills out forms the others can't read. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long have you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
Oh, yeah.
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what? Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
You're pretty sure you've had at least 2 years of cop school and many more of active service.
Can you give us a few more details? Did you muffle him? We haven't heard any reports of screams.
Titus, you don't have to clarify anything.
We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanged him till he was dead and steady.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
Is there a check? It cannot be retried. How did you manage to overpower him?
With numbers, asshole. How do you think? You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining here.
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Where did this overpowering happen?
Right fucking here.
Thank
The
you.
fucker pranced in here like he owns the place. Got what was coming to him.
Thank you, J. Sophocles.
Titus lets the others clear out the details, so he doesn't get his hands muddy with explaining too much.
43% chance. Boop.
Titus is solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But
who's cracking under pressure? This one is sweating profusely and has difficulty breathing. They've smartly kept him out of the conversation thus far. Definitely the weakest link in the chain. Hey you, Turtle Big Guy, you having trouble breathing over there?
No.
He looks up startled, his forehead shining from sweat. A few coiled locks are peeking out from under his warm woolen hat.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
There's something you're not telling me.
And fuck you, too, Copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
His all-muscle comment wasn't sarcastic. He's genuinely trying to look out for Angus. This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
Right, I have other questions about the lynching.
Like what, Copper?
Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he was a mercenary, that's it?
And he stepped out alive.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Hold on, how do you know he was in Special Forces?
Because one night, he walked straight up to the mic and said, I'm Oranese goddamn Special Forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all!
I'm scratching along his hair.
Really?
Why is it so hard to push this button with my other
Yeah,
hand?
really? Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some Oranese paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
That's part about morning streams is that we'll have way more Logan. Because my mom isn't home in the mornings. Oh, so that means Logan just hangs out up here. Hi, Logan. Hi, Frankette.
We couldn't believe it either. But he fucking did. Right there. Like some kind of animal.
I think we found out that the guy was strangled before he was hung up, so they're not telling the truth. I think they're just trying to, well, I mean, probably obvious, but I think they're just trying to, like, stop the investigation. Like, hey, you know who did it? Like, what are you gonna do about it?
This is a serious violation of the karaoke code.
True. Okay, besides crimes against karaoke, what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
There's a slight unease in him, suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. And that was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Wait a second. Jace? Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted, raped, you said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
Right, but who did he rape then? That's a very serious allegation.
No.
Rare
You're not
kids
getting
got me
the
home.
name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Well, he was also saying, show me your horse semen, show me your horse semen.
Despite the stonewalling, you can slip one more question in.
I'm gonna ask for one last time. Who did the dead man rape?
Titus, do not answer. You have been forthcoming enough.
Fuck off, Carl. She's gone through enough without you harassing her too. She doesn't need more embarrassment.
Show me your scalp.
What are you talking about? Embarrassment. If someone has been sexually assaulted, we need to...
What you need is to get the fuck out of my face. I've had enough of explaining myself to you fucks. He's dead. It's done.
As you can see, these men can only take so much baseless scrutiny. I'm doing my best to keep the situation civil, but...
What follows is a slow head shake.
It's true. She was the only thing holding him back.
So what are we going to do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility, we're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us, real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Rent-a-cop? So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equals. Forget about their games. You've mapped out the characters. Reading the footprints in the yard should be easier now.
Oh, true. Authority godly. Establish authority. I mean, my authority isn't the worst, but... If I didn't have the -2, then we would roll this at a 6, meaning we need a 10. Right now we only succeed on the double. Scan the room.
No. Eyes here. You got business with my boys. You got business with me.
He understood what you were doing, taking inventory of them. Now watch the other guys fuck it up by falling out of line.
Yeah! You fuck with the Hardy boys, you fuck with Titus Hardy.
Yes, falling out of line to please him. This is the best kind. And now this guy is going to...
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
use it to take a dig at his friend. Floodgates open.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
Let Dennis enjoy his fucking, man. We don't mind.
This one knows how to keep things going. He's a hothead, but not one to be taken lightly. The last one is a bit of a black sheep.
Yeah, you're not even being fucked, Dennis.
Easy, fellas. We got company. Let's see what brings the cop around.
Too late. You already got a pretty good picture of these guys. You can use this.
What can I use it for?
You could take another look at the tracks in the yard. See if they fit with the characters here. It could be incriminating.
Alright. Are they gonna fit with Angus? Fat Angus?
Oh, hello, dear.
Can I help you?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots? That's right, the hardy boys in the mess hall of Welling in Rags.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Just like Titus was wearing in his booth. This is the big dick, Titus Hardy. The one with the bald cap on his head.
That was it?
Is it? They didn't even bother to change boots. Putting them on the scene is easy. Maybe even too easy. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Either the blonde muscular guy, Glenn, or the young guy with a plectrum around his neck. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. The inked banger, perhaps. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. You think you even see a tiny fleck of cigarette ash inside the print.
What else?
5. Another standard work boot. Reinforced toes. Number 44. Same as before. Either the musician, Eugene, or the muscle-bound blonde. 6. Light as air. Same make of boot, but number 41. Small like a rat. Shanky.
I should have gotten this earlier.
Better late than never, detective. The whole world is dark and the tracks burn in it with strange beauty. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. Fat Angus. Carrying something?
And the last one?
8. Another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole. The right sole is smoother, more worn. Curious. A missing 8th Hardy Boy.
7 sets of tracks, right? The Hardy Boys were here.
8, actually.
That's so? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing. Anything else out of the ordinary?
Note to self. This would be a good question to ask Titus. Where's the 8th man? A leader like Titus doesn't let one of his guys out of sight easily, especially at a time like this.
An aberration. One soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardy Boy. Wonder who he is.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor? Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
Don't say anything, just nod.
I don't know why I said that. We are not looking for a drummer. We are looking for a group of dock workers.
The lieutenant clearly appreciates the chance to clear up the drummer issue himself.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Not thoughtfully.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yeah, prudent.
Mm-hmm.
Point light step number 41.
I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardy boy. The one with his front teeth missing.
You mean the rat-faced one?
Yes, well, he did look a bit like a rat. You're right. Do you think those prints belong to him?
Yeah.
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? This could be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man. Maybe it was a fat Hardy boy, the one sitting in the middle.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
You're right, the fat guy from the booth was carrying the victim.
Possibly, yes.
How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state.
It's not about everything.
The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
I'll say that too. How did the tracks keep? But yeah, that actually makes sense. What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
So far, so good. Only one thing missing.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there are only 7 Hardy boys.
I'm having a moment of joy.
There's one pair missing from the Union box. The 8th pair. I'm going to say it was our old soul.
So the old soul was present at the lynching, but isn't in the mess hall right now.
Yes. I doubt the Hardys are going to tell us who this person is. For now, it's best if we just keep our eyes open. I'm sure our investigation will eventually lead us to the old soul.
Without pressuring our guy down here, I'm kind of at a loss for what to do. Oh, whoop.
Looking for something odd?
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Let me see the sole of your boots.
Been admiring the stompers, right? For sure, I can demonstrate them.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
What's up with your soles?
It's Revachol.
Where do you get boots like that?
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
But why?
You'll see when the time comes, officer. True patriots carry Revachol in their very souls.
Technically, you're stomping on Ravachol every step you take.
Huh. I know you people don't understand poetry.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
Hey, you're the man in boots at the gates. Kuno said you know about the armor.
The little boy had a good on his promise.
His promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
God damn it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
The probe into the armor, what did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
So Kuno used us to what, scare you off? What sort of technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Hold up, 4 pieces, helmet, cuirass, gauntlets, boots. What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I'm ambitious, I'm going to find all of it, all the pieces.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing, but okay. Let's find all of it.
A mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
So Kuno used us to what, scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
Thank you for cooperating.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
I don't know what to do. I might just have to force that guy to cooperate with me.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars.
2 girls kissing.
It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Forget about all that. What this is? Fashion police future? What is this? Fashion police future probably is what that means.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's numero uno guy in there right now? And does he look like this? Point at yourself.
No, I don't think so.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Before we go on, what is this fritty?
I don't know. Frit?
And what is frit? Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Fritta, with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
What? Oh, let's ask some questions for you.
Okay.
I guess
I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
I guess I never spoke to her when I was in here originally, huh? What does Frit have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling in Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is important.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really. Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I would love to buy some moral juice, but unfortunately, I gotta save my money so I can sleep tonight, and I'm not making a lot of money either.
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of a man's soul, if he's got principles.
Is there anything you can tell me about this rifle? Hold out the antique firearm.
It's a Bell McGrave, 4.46 caliber, breech loading, Revachol made. Good weapon, accurate and reliable. This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
In the basement there, point at the bookshop.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something.